What's up, guys? I'm Cole.
I'm Jacob.
Last time we watched Death Note. What happened?
He picked up the death note. He killed a bunch of people, and he wants to be a god now. He met Ryuk, and they're kind of figuring out he's kind of figuring out the Shinigami realm. So,
There
like
it
a lot's
is.
about to happen this episode.
There it is. All right, we're just gonna jump right back into it. It's just a while,
I feel like the blue guy is what Ryuk looked like when he was a human.
they.
Yeah, that's that we haven't met yet. So
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. Potential love interest, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna see like he thinks he's a god with
Yeah,
all this
dude.
stuff. Like he's the picture with the apple. Yeah.
He's the god of the new world. There.
Were his eyes always red, or they turned red once he picked up the death?
Turn red. It reminds me of
Like Sith eyes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
The yellow.
Dude, which I've never seen the Clone Wars with him and Ahsoka, where he's like talking and like mid, it like changes.
Yeah, on that weird planet. It might start to dip because he's just so obsessed with this.
That they can hear light still, even if he's talking to Ryuk. See him pass through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. He loves that.
I love Ryuk, bro.
It's not worth it, I don't think, man.
What?
Just you lose your soul, like no heaven, no hell. Like I know that's not like, a good thing, but
We're doing quadratic equations in math.
But you didn't see her at all in episode.
that his little sister.
Yeah.
Anyone else touches that notebook you've got hidden in the drawer right now, they'll be able to see me too. He waits till now to mention that important detail? Damn Shinigami.
So it's like
UN.
Yeah.
Maybe there's this guy in Japan that has a notebook.
Still too early to consider these a homicide.
It's hard.
But how did all these people have heart attacks at the exact same time? That's not coincidence, it's murder! This as an elaborate murder plot that's been carried out by a large organization. I'm sure I'm not alone in suspecting the FBI or CIA. I dare you to say that again!
People are dying that would have committed murders and like broken all these laws, but since they're being murdered, it's bad.
Yeah.
Like
Team Light over here a little bit. Blame you.
I mean, I feel like I'm in the middle. I feel like I can see both sides, but
forgot that it's your first time.
oh, L. How do they know it's L?
However, he's managed to solve every case he's ever taken on. And he's tackled some of the greatest
Oh.
mysteries this world has ever known. He hides in the shadows.
Oh, L's the detective.
Yeah.
Okay.
That man's the only known person who can contact L. Nobody knows his true identity either.
It's like his handler.
And make no mistake, we're witnessing an atrocious act of mass murder, one that is unforgivable. I would like to set up the investigation headquarters in Japan.
This guy's good.
The only problem with the first kill is that how would you tell when heart attacks started and stopped?
Compared to that,
I wonder if it can even burn.
Death Note?
Yeah.
That's a good point. I never really thought about that.
down to a choice whether to be executed or deal with a little house fire.
A little house fire.
It's kind of cool. Just make sure you don't do
The fear would keep most people in line.
Yeah, he says, make sure you don't do anything bad.
Please don't have that. Oh no, Kira. You know, Kira.
I wonder who's going to be killed next.
They've taken the name Kira from the English word killer. Can't say I'm too happy about that, but that's the name they decided.
He is a
Yeah,
murderer.
he's happy about it too.
I'm pulling up
I don't like the attention, but
Maybe it hasn't picked up, but on the internet, where you can remain anonymous, support for Kira is growing. Those who have done wrong are on the run. They're forced to hide from an unknown.
I'd still be nervous, even though I know I ain't doing nothing. But
yeah.
I'd still be kind of nervous.
Everything.
Yeah. Here's a broadcast from like the UN. Oh, Interpol. Is it?
I head up an international police task force.
You'll have to get this first, and as long as the police
I really like the
don't find
animation
there
right
will
here.
be any evidence to convict me, the catching me will be absolutely impossible.
He is slowly going insane.
All those who would oppose that god, they are the ones who are truly evil. I guess you're just too stupid, L.
I wonder if that's not his real name, if he's trying to get someone else killed to proof. I feel like he's gonna
How Biggie wrote it.
kill. Oh.
What's wrong? You got nothing else to say?
Yeah. When he died, I thought it was him, but
I should tell you that he was an inmate whose execution was scheduled for today. That was not me.
What? He got you there.
But I assure you, Al is real.
people are gonna lose faith in him.
Well, kid, it seems that you can't kill me after all.
I used that information to deduce this much.
You are in Japan, and your first victim was little more than an experiment.
You can answer all of my questions when I catch you.
Let's meet again soon.
Each of them has to hunt down the other without knowing the other's name or face. And the first one whose identity is revealed will die. I will hunt you down wherever you're hiding, and I will eliminate you. I am justice.
It was a hell of a promo. I just got that was better than the first one. I don't know, just the build up there at the end.
So good.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that it was. I was like, "There's no way this is L," and then I saw him die, and I was like, "Maybe it was." And then the L popped. I was like, "All right, okay, that makes sense."
Yeah.
I knew he wasn't that dumb to like just go out with his identity and then.
Dude, and now he flipped the table knowing, like, bro, he literally, he's playing chess right there.
That was an RKO out of nowhere.
Yeah, dude. So good. It's so fast, too. For just, like, a dialogue-based, like, show, like that, these are hard pumping.
Yeah, they're both obviously very smart. The fire thing where he's hiding it seems like
Overkill?
yeah,
I always
super
thought
overkill. Like, what? I just feel like you could have put it in the false bottom, and then like if they find it, then I mean you're gonna
kill his own family, but
I don't know.
it'd be his family that would find it, like, if they're in his house, most likely.
Yeah,
Dude, I always
I
thought,
don't
like,
feel like their family. I feel like if anyone found it, it'd be like detectives like searching the house because their family's gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna look at a false bottom in my.
yeah.
So I feel like it
Best
had to
bet
be a
would be,
super
like-
detailed like search.
Like when they grab the diary and maybe, like, bump it enough to see, you know.
Yeah, maybe.
But I always thought, like, between, like, two mattresses, like, that'd be like
Yeah.
the easiest. Just, there wouldn't be any bump. It's, like, super thin.
Yeah, I feel like they could. That's what I was thinking when that happened. I was like, this is. You could have just put it somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, super good, and it keeps picking up. Like, it's one of my favorite. It's probably my second favorite anime.
It's
still.
definitely taken off. Like,
Yeah, it was my favorite until I watched Attack on Titan, and then Attack on Titan, bro, it's just
it's. I feel like that happens a lot when you watch something that's your favorite, then you watch something new, and since it's all new to you and you're experiencing it for the first time, that becomes your favorite. Like,
yeah,
that happened with me with Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad. Like, Breaking Bad was my favorite. I watched Saul. I was like, man, maybe this is better.
really.
And like now that I've like not watched them either in a while, I'm like Breaking Bad's probably better just because like looking at it in hindsight. But Better Call Saul is a really good
I
show.
feel like I was kind of the opposite. I was like nostalgia bias, like picking Death Note,
Yeah.
and then like I rewatched Attack on Titan the second time, and I was like, bro, I'm tripping. Like,
And then like for like my point is like my show I just recently finished watching Sopranos is now like my favorite, and like I just finished watching it for
Yeah.
the first time. So maybe it is my favorite. Maybe it's just recency bias. But
yeah, which is hard to compare because like you got a show like Naruto that's got 500 plus episodes, and you got
yeah.
Death Note that's got 37, I think. Like, it's so hard to compare because then, like, you're trying to pick. Well, maybe I like this, like the peak of it better, but since it's so short, like I'm gonna pick longevity.
Yeah.
It's super hard to compare. That's like there's like my any list is where like you put your animes and like you rank them and everything, and like it's so hard to rank like one season of Death Note
Yeah.
versus
Even if the
freaking
one
galore.
season is super good, like you're like, man, Naruto had what a whole bunch of seasons you said. So
Yeah.
like this, even the longevity of that by itself is so impressive.
yeah, it's like 800 episodes total,
Yeah.
but like 500 canon.
You could just pick the top 40 episodes. You can say, well, that's better than Death Note.
Yeah,
Like,
it's so
that could
hard
be an
because then
argument.
like peak for peak, like I think like the absolute peak of this is better than Naruto, but like there's just not as much longevity. Which like it's good that there's not because they might have overplayed it.
Yeah, that's like Invincible too. That show's amazing, but as of right now, it's only one season. Which if I wanted to, I could go look at the comics. But I really like.
Yeah, is
I
it
want to
based? I didn't
experience.
realize it was based on the
Yeah,
comic.
it's based on a comic, and I've kind of seen like I watched a video and I kind of seen a couple spoilers, but like it's been so long now I don't
Yeah.
remember them, so it's fine. But
That's,
yeah, the season 2 is supposed to be like being made.
yeah, I
I
saw
don't
early
know.
2023 is what I saw.
Oh, that's-
I looked it up yesterday whenever because I was
That's
talking to
exciting.
Tanner too.
Has he seen it?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's good, dude. I'm excited for that. It has a lot of good, like I forgot to mention, but like Seth Rogen's in it too.
really.
Yeah, he has like a small part, but it's just like you hear his voice.
It's
Like,
funny,
oh,
that,
Seth Rogen.
it's
Yeah.
funny to hear him in there. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd like that he has like his identity. He's like Kira. I think that's interesting.
Yeah, and then he's like, I'm not happy about it. And then he's like smiling about it. I was like,
this episode has already shown how dramatically his mindset and his like mental state has just done a 180. Like,
which, dude, there was actually, I might have got like fake news on Twitter, but I'm like 98% sure it's real. But that there was a kid like that had a death note like in his book bag.
I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it had like names in it and like, oh, that's crazy.
Well, that's been a thing. Like, you know, like write down like in a notebook is. I'm assuming that stems from this.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
just writing your name.
It says death note. It's like early 2000s, so it's like.
Yeah, that would
been
fit
around.
with the.
And then like Izzy like Adesanya in UFC, like he did before one of his fights, he like pulled out, and then like wrote it, pretended like to write his name, and then he finished him. And then he's like, I wrote him in the death note. It was over. But
Taylor Swift song. You got a blank space. Don't write your name.
no.
That's not what it's about. But
All right. On that note, we're gonna wrap this up. If you're new, like, comment, subscribe. Go to Next Reaction. I'm thinking we're gonna watch one more, and then I'll probably get a snack.
one step back.